Hi Libra, how are you doing? Welcome to your March reading. I hope you're having a great day. We're going to be seeing what messages want to come through for you guys, get some insight, guidance, see what you can expect for the month of March. If this reading is helpful or insightful, please let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box down below. And oh my goodness, I think we're ready. Like, this deck does not want to shuffle, so let's see what your messages are. Kind of the overall energy for the month of March for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. What do y'all need to know? Oh my goodness. You gave me a lot here. Father energy coming out. Shout out to all the fathers. Maybe you're dealing with a masculine energy. We're going to explain this in a second. We have the temple, which is all about the protection, your angels, your guides, very spiritual energy. Very religious as well. We have the dead end. And then we have the poet. Whoa, I'm getting so many different downloads and messages from this because I'm seeing there's a few things. There's a poetic ending taking place. A very, very, very poetic ending. It's very symbolic. It is connected to, maybe this is your own masculine energy, or this could be representing a connection you have with a male or masculine person in your life. This could even be your father. Like, shout out to anybody who is resonating with this message, where maybe there is like a father figure or a masculine energy in your life that you're actually having to walk away from or cut some sort of tie. And then, when we have the prayer, which I was saying, this is a very religious energy or very spiritual energy, but the temple, this may actually be talking about a sacred place where you go for prayer. And then we have the Father, and we all know, the Father, the Lord. I'm not super religious, so I can't really speak too much about that, but I'm like, is somebody here kind of leaving maybe a church or some sort? This is so random, like this probably won't be for everybody, but it seems like there could be someone, whoever I'm speaking to, comment down below if this is you, please let me know if this resonates. But it's like there could be somebody who has realized that this isn't what they want to believe in anymore, or that they no longer resonate with these practices. It's just showing with the prayer and the dead end. It's kind of, you stopped praying for something, or you've given up on something. It seems, this is all poetic though, or this is all very, it feels here with the poet, this is bringing in more abstract, more art, more flexibility. So, if we go to the temple card, which, if we're talking about religion, again, I'm not super educated on religion. I don't really have a strong religious background at all. at all. So I'm not really the person to talk about this. But I would just say some of you could be breaking away from some sort of religious background or beliefs, or maybe this is just what you grew into with your family, with society, with your grandparents. But oh my God, stop. The candle burned out. I thought this candle had way more. There's a bunch of wax, but okay. That's so wild. That's so fitting. Something seriously coming to an end. Where the hell? Oh, here we go. We got a replacement. Something new, right? Something brand new is beginning. It's very interesting. Sometimes the Father comes out when it can represent like abandonment, or there's a disconnect, because the Father is more about providing. Let me move this lighter out of my hand. I feel like I should hold my selenite wand. The Father is more about providing, and like this is more of like the actions that you're taking, and there's some sort of action that you feel no longer fits or no longer resonates with you. Feels like you're definitely cutting away, protecting your peace, protecting your energy, putting a stop to something, Libra. We see in this card, they're holding, it kind of looks like the moon, to be honest. I actually have a moon lamp, and it reminds me so much of it, and you can like hold it in your hands. It's interesting because as I'm doing this reading, we have the lunar eclipse taking place in Virgo. This full moon in Virgo is definitely revealing all you need to know. Questions that you've had, things you've been wondering about. You've been questioning something. You're about to discover the truth. What your truth is may change. What you believe in may change. And that is completely fine. That's completely okay. We have the threshold at the bottom. I'm not really going to read too much into this, but at the bottom with the threshold, it talks about entering a new world. You're on the verge of stepping into a new life, new creation, new experience, a new reality. This is significant. This is a moment before, like literally moments before your life changes. So, pretty intense stuff. I just looked at the timer. It was 555. 555 in numerology does bring in significant change. Very significant. Wow. Okay. Let's get into the tarot, shall we? Libra, Sun, Moon, Eyes, and Venus placements. What do you guys need to know? Look out for, be aware of. What's going on in the month of March? What are the messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Eyes, and Venus placements? Show me clearly. So there's, before I even speak on that, Hangman. Wow, Pisces, right? We're in Pisces energy, Pisces season. There's a huge shift in your perspective. You've been doing a lot of self-evaluation, healing, and just surrender. Hangman isn't really a card of action. It's more of a card of contemplation. It represents being able to look at your situation from a completely different perspective, being able to understand things from a new vision, a new way of seeing, a new way of being. And again, it's a very spiritual card, very spiritual energy. This seems very deep. Going back to the archetype cards, there could be, let's see, Father, the Temple, the Dead End, and the Poet. It feels here you're overcoming some sort of personal cycle, habit, challenge. There's freedom here. When we look at this card, all the birds that are flying, it feels like you're freeing yourself from stagnancy, because even Hangman can definitely represent being stuck. That's at the bottom, Ace of Cups. This is having a big influence on how you show up in your relationships, the relationships you attract, in romance, in friendships, in just overall your connections, even family. This is a big change. There's a relationship that's on not the back burner, the front burner. I was going to say the back burners. I know there's this relationship that speaks to you and you're giving it a lot of thought and you're feeling deeply. You're feeling a lot of emotions during this time. Let's see what this is all about. Ace of Cups with the Ten of Wands. It feels like there's a burden. Someone may carry a lot of guilt or regret. This could be you or someone you're connected to. Ace of Cups and the Ten of Wands. This is deep emotions. Like, this is as deep as the ocean, honestly. This is not surface level. This is not something that is just little breadcrumbs. This is the full freaking cup. All right? Your love for someone goes very deep, but there's a lot of pressure or stagnancy, dead weight, like something hasn't changed. And underneath the Ten of Wands, Six of Swords. How to move past this challenge, how to move past the obstacles. Ten of Wands is obstacles. But so here you are, you're in a lot of this contemplative energy and taking a look at, your relationships and as well as the relationship you have with yourself. And you could be feeling very emotional. Maybe the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Wands, you need an emotional release. You need to maybe have a good cry, or you're needing to express your feelings to somebody. If you've been bottling it up, maybe it's time for you to get this off your chest, get this off your heart. Give it some time to contemplate, though, with the Hangman. You don't need to do this right here, right now, but when you feel ready, when you feel guided to, this could be a very helpful step for you in your journey. All right, Libra. What's going on for Libra? Sun, Moon, Eyes, and Venus placements for the month of March 2025. Show me clearly. What do y'all need to know? Libra, your energy coming through with justice. So the next full moon that we'll have will be in your sign. That is in April. I don't have the date for that. If you have the date for that, comment down below. Otherwise, you'll hear me talk about it next month in your April reading. But so first card, we have a stack, right? There's a couple cards under here. But first of all, justice with the hangman. This is now where wrongs will be written right. This is about not undoing mistakes, but this is about making corrections. This is understanding what you did wrong or what others did wrong. There's this lesson here that you have learned and you've grown a lot and you're so much wiser from this experience. So that's good. You know what? You're making some changes. You're speaking your truth. You are doing what's fair. You're contemplating here. What is fair? What is just? Underneath justice, let's see. We have the Knave of Swords. This is a change in your perspective. This is new information. This is now where you... Oh, is there a card under here? No, it's just these two cards. So justice, Knave of Swords. You may even be receiving some sort of news here that could remove this block, or not even a block, but the hangman can sometimes, like I was saying earlier, some stagnancies or delays, or where you felt like your hands are tied. There may actually be some sort of information or conversation that gets the ball rolling. Maybe you are the one that's initiating this, Libra. Perhaps after in this long period of reflection and limbo, you're finally deciding like, no, this is my time to make things right. This is my time to clear the air or address the situation. You're really listening to your intuition here, right? We look at the Knave of Swords. Typically the Knave of Swords, which is Page of Swords, it's not so much of like an intuitive energy, but when we see the eye on his neck and the tattoo tarot, I love it. It feels like you're really listening to your intuition of when to speak or when to reach out or when to act, basically. It feels here, this is you coming to terms with the truth or something that needs to be cut away. As well as when you see the Knave of Swords, it looks like you're actually keeping information to yourself for the time being. You're waiting for the right moment to reveal this, or whether or not you should even reveal this at all. Knave of Swords, you can also be keeping tabs on someone, or someone's keeping tabs on you, watching you, trying to find out information to get the full scope of the situation. So, who knows? Who knows? Somebody here is seeking justice, though. Judgment in the reverse. This is at the bottom of the deck. This is showing that there were mistakes that were made in the past, which, I mean, who hasn't made mistakes? We're all human. We're all having this experience. Who hasn't made mistakes? But with Judgment in the reverse, you definitely seem to look back at a certain event, a certain time of your life, probably within this last year or so, right? I'm going to assume that because this is for the month of March. I'm assuming that this is something that's recent, or it's still... it weighs on your heart as if it was recent, okay? And you look back at this event and you wish things were different, or you wish you have chose a different path, but the thing is you can't change the path. The past. Sorry, I can't speak. Mercury pre-shadow. Oh my god, Mercury retrograde a couple days from now. I know it's gonna fuck with me. It always does. You can't change the past, but you can change your future. Depends on the path that you choose here right now today, like, you know. So with Judgment in the reverse, you could be giving yourself a hard time or just feeling like a missed chance or missed opportunity. We have the Seven of Cups, wondering what went wrong, wondering what you could... I feel, going back to the Hangman and then seeing this, it's like you're looking at how a situation could have played out differently if you had done something different, or if you had maybe stuck around a little bit longer, or if you had kept your mouth shut. I don't fuck with that, right? If you spoke your truth and then that ended with everything going up in flames, be glad. You may not be glad, but honestly, I would say it's a blessing in disguise. If you can't speak your truth without, you know, there being some sort of big conflict that arises and you have to bite your tongue, that's not a healthy environment to be in. It's not a healthy relationship to be in, right? So anyways, Judgment with the Seven of Cups. This is where there's a lot of distortions. This is where there is a lot of confusion about the past too, not entirely understanding why things happened the way they did. Someone's actions don't make sense to you. Seven of Cups with the Magician. Yeah, again, I'm going to be repeating myself. This is just where you're wondering, okay, if I went down a different path, if I went down a different door, where would my life be today? Would things be better? Would things be worse? Would it be the same? But guess what? It don't matter. It don't matter now. All right. But, you know, I get it. It can be a hard pill to swallow sometimes. But that shit does eat away at you. So keep that in moderation, right? Try and find the balance. Try and find the balance. Oops, I just bumped this. Okay. I feel like Hangman, Justice, there's nothing you could have done to have avoided whatever this was. I'm sorry. I don't think you could have avoided this. I think this was meant to happen. Hermit at the bottom. Shout out to the Virgo full moon and anyone with Virgo placements. Again, this is a very deep, intellectual, reflective period that you're in at this moment. This had to happen to teach you something very important, very valuable. It serves you in the long run. It may not feel like it right now, but definitely in the long term, you'll see why this had to happen. All right, month of March for Libra. Show me clearly. Any messages for Libra in the month of March? Y'all are quiet as a mouse. Eight of Cups in the reverse. And the Eight of Cups in reverse fell right on the Hangman. A little bit on Justice, but most likely, it's not most likely. Most of it is on the Hangman. So yeah, it's showing here there's something from your past you haven't been able to fully heal or like move on from. Or you're in the process of healing, but it's just something that has been on your mind, on your heart for quite some time. And right when we had the Hangman first come out, it was that Ace of Cups that was at the bottom. And so it was matters of your heart, your emotions, and your feelings. I can't remember the rest. Oh, it was a Ten of Wands that was underneath the Ace of Cups. So yeah, the heaviness that comes with it. And so when we look at this Eight of Cups in the reverse, which typically does talk about moving away, moving on, walking away from something, this being in the reverse is showing that either you're returning to the past. Oh goodness. Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograde, bringing up the past. Could even be bringing up maybe some reconciliation energy, because Justice also was influence with this Eight of Cups in the reverse, where you may wish to make amends or try and right your wrongs or try to fix a situation, but sometimes it's not for you to fix. If you weren't the one that broke things, it's not your burden to fix. I don't know who needs to hear that. Whew, but yeah, Eight of Cups in reverse in the Sun. There's been these realizations. We have death as well. So Leo, Scorpio. There's been some realizations and epiphanies, these light bulb moments that have either this is what's happening right now, or this is what you can expect over the next couple of weeks, where suddenly you're seeing why things happened the way they did, what you maybe could have done differently, or like I'm just seeing with the Sun and the Eight of Cups in the reverse, it makes you happy to go back. Or there's a reminiscent, like nostalgic, remembering the good times. And there's this desire, Sun, death, let's see, the Five of Swords. Well, there's this desire for possibly, oh, look, Five of Swords, Ace of Cups. There's this desire for possible forgiveness, or to leave the past in the past, or to hopefully like let bygones be bygones. We have the Hierophant underneath the Ace of Cups. It's like you're looking to recommit to this. Wheel of Fortune underneath. Look at all the major arcana. This is significant stuff. This is very, very transformative. But yeah, you have not moved on from this, or someone has not moved on from you. Just saying. Just saying. But if you, let me just say, if you were to return back to this situation, things need to change. Things need to be very different in order for this to be successful. I'm just saying, okay? We'll clarify some of this in a moment. Let's just see what else wants to come out for you. For Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements, month of March 2025. Any messages for Libra in the month of March 2025? What's going on for Libra, the month of March? Four of Wands. Well, Four of Wands is a card of success. It is a card of victory, alignment, and bringing in stability. What's at the bottom? Six of Coins. You may be making an offer this month. All right. And you can swap the roles too. If you ain't making an offer, someone's making you one. Okay. It seems like you and someone are getting on the same page. There is an invitation. Six of Coins, Six of Cups, yep, and the Two of Swords. But there's a big choice, the big decision. You do have the past coming back up. I normally don't do readings like this. But if it comes up, it comes up. I can't control what comes out in these cards. I let the cards do the talking. I don't decide, oh, today we're going to talk about X, Y, and Z. I only talk about the moon, right? I'll just be like, okay, today is the full moon. I'll talk about it if I need to, right? I don't go into these readings be like, hey, we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about that. Literally, whatever comes up, comes out. I can't control it. So, Six of Cups with the Six of Coins. By the way, if you're seeing 666 or any like repetitive sixes in your life, shout out to you. Extra confirmation could definitely be a sign this is your reading. So, claim it if you wish. Don't be worried about 666. That's not the devil. But yeah, so it feels like something's being revived. We look at the Six of Cups, there is this cross, and we even see like a heart. It looks like it's a broken heart, sort of. This feels like something you gave up hope on. If we go back to the archetype cards at the very beginning, the prayer, or not the, yeah, is it the prayer? Oh no, it's a temple, but he's praying, right? The hands in prayer. Something you prayed for that you gave up on. You're like, you know what? Fuck it. Nope, I give up. It's time to let this go. With the poet, it's like there's like a poetic justice kind of situation. Like, you know, when you love something, set it free. If it never come back, it was never yours. If it comes back, then maybe it's meant to be. I know that's not the saying, but something like that. That's kind of the situation. It feels like something possibly could be revived this month. All right, it looks like this could be successful. Let's see what this is about, though. I'll see what else. We have the Two of Swords. There's a choice about whether or not you would like to bring this back to life. Underneath this Two of Swords, just to see Spirit ain't gonna tell me. Spirit's not gonna tell me. I was like, well, let's see what you're gonna choose. What's underneath this Two of Swords? Because it can talk about indecision and crossroad, and you're in your head versus heart, right? I'm like, okay, well, let's see what Libra's gonna decide. Let me just take a peek. Two of Cups, choices, decisions about your relationships, love. Is the love there? Is love enough? Who knows? One more. What are you gonna choose? What are you gonna choose? The Chariot. Well, you're pretty confident. Cancer energy. It looks like with the Chariot and the Two Cups, you're rushing right on in, or you really, really want to. You want this to be successful. One more. Trying to get it. Ace of Swords. Well, you see things crystal clear. So with these twos, the Two of Swords, the Two of Cups, you know what to do, Libra. You are confident in this. There's no reason for you to doubt yourself at all. Like, you see things crystal freaking clear. You know what to be done. You know what's needed to be done. What needs to be done. You know what I mean. All right, where are we at with the time? Let's clarify. I'm going to use my crystal visions. So first of all, Hangman, what? So as you've been doing a lot of thinking and reflecting and, you know, a lot of introspection, what have you truly learned? Or how are you seeing things differently versus a while back? What has changed? I want to see how your perspective on this has changed. You know? Let's see here. Hangman. Oh, fail. Oh my god, what? This one card trying to bend. The Star, and also these two cards, the Three of Pentacles, right? You really are wishing, like, oh, maybe we can make this work. Maybe we can, right? Wish fulfillment. Let me try shuffling it this way. Okay, Hangman. What's this shift in perspective for Libra? Page of Swords, so double confirmation, Knave of Swords, Page of Swords. Knight of Pentacles or the Hangman. That's too many. Oh, we got a 4 of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, with the the Hangman, double confirmation. We've seen that quite a few times already. So, you know how I was saying it was looking as if you weren't taking a whole lot of action, you were just really in this deep contemplative mode and really considering the necessary steps and actions to take before moving in this new direction. You're really trying to like undo some sort of mistake. I use that term loosely, okay? I mean, you might look at it was like a mistake or you regret some sort of choice and you wish you could go back in time and change it, right? So anyways, you've learned a lot. Page of Swords, here you are with the Hangman, Page of Swords. You're looking for new information, looking for a new way, looking for a different outing, a new entry, looking for, and she kind of feels, she's sitting on the ground almost in a way where she's like a bit defeated, but not really. We see these little birds at the top. It's like bird's eye view. If you can kind of zoom out and look at the bigger picture, what are you not seeing? There's information that you are coming into or a new perspective, or I don't know if you're looking online or asking a friend, but you're gaining new perspective about this situation. It's a slow process, Knight of Pentacles. This is something taking a while for you to connect these dots and for the information to reveal itself. It's happening in divine timing. Four of Pentacles, there is a bit of the energy of holding back or waiting for the right opportunity, waiting for the right moment. There has been an energy of like feeling not ready. You're like, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready to express this. Or remember what I said about the Knave of Swords, how it's like, it looks like you're keeping something to yourself. The way these lines are keep going inwards rather outwards, right? And the sword, Ace of Swords, can talk about speaking your truth and communication. And normally Page of Swords, Knave of Swords does talk about communication, but with the Page and the Four of Pentacles, it's showing like you're holding back and saying not yet or not quite ready or need more time, need more information before you unload this information to somebody. And the Hangman again at the bottom. All right, so let me look into this Eight of Cups in reverse. This whole, like, stuck on the past, unable to move on, or wanting to make a return. What the hell's going on here? Okay. What do I need to know about the Eight of Cups in reverse? Seven of Pentacles. Well, you're very patient. You've been patient, in a way, you've been patiently waiting for this. Or you anticipated it was only a matter of time for this to come back around. Yeah, you definitely, this was something you gave a lot of patience towards. Let's see here. Eight of Cups reverse. Eight of Cups reverse for Libra. We have the Two of Wands in the reverse. You made up your mind. How have you made up your mind? Hold on. What's at the bottom? Queen of Pentacles. Let me just... Okay, y'all want to talk. Y'all want to talk. Page of Wands. Strength. Nine of Wands. I mean, it looks like you've just been really set and determined, and this has been exercising your patience and just like your overall faith and willpower to not give up. And you've been staying very optimistic about all of this throughout this entire time, this entire process. So, yeah, all these cards are sitting, right? They're sitting here. Sitting. Like, you've been, with the Hangman, you've been just like sitting, chilling, observing, anticipating, waiting, manifesting, calling in. Six of Pentacles, hoping. I feel like there's like, what you want wants you. What you want wants you. Six of Pentacles is a card of what you put out comes back. So it seems like what you're thinking of, what you're putting your energy towards, what you're really focusing on is being attracted to you. You are attracted to it. It is attracted to you. If you're unable to get this off your mind, it's coming up for a reason. If this is a person, you're unable to get them off your mind, it's most likely because you're on their mind. So you're picking up on each other's energy. There's this ebb and flow. So let's see, Justice and the Knave of Swords. That came out together. I'm going to clarify that together. Justice, Knave of Swords. It's like, if you're coming into information or news, it's very fair. It's what you deserve. You're getting what you deserve, what I will say. Justice, Knave of Swords. You're getting what you deserve. Hopefully it's good. Justice, Knave of Swords. We have the High Priestess, which is Pisces energy. Something that you already felt energetically, intuitively. This is energy that we're speaking about. High Priestess is typically like, this could be even representing like a person that's, again, being very mysterious. You know how I was saying it's like you're keeping something to yourself here? That's literally the High Priestess. She keeps her mouth shut. She's very mysterious and kind of hard to read unless you are also a priestess yourself, right? Let me see. Justice with the Knave of Swords for Libra. Wheel of Fortune. Oh my goodness. And then we have the Queen of Wands reverse, and this fell out on top of the Page of Wands, which is interesting. Sometimes this can talk about frustration, giving up, having doubts. There's moments of uncertainty, kind of like what we were seeing earlier with the archetype cards with the dead end. Something came to an end, or you kind of just put a stop to something. Right, you're getting frustrated, and you're like, this fell out on like the Page of Wands, the strength, you know, like what we're seeing is like, it looks like you have been anticipating this, and you've been very patient, and you've been really just like persisting in this path or on this page of life, whatever. And then at some point you just kind of reach this, oh, you know what, fuck it. And yet deep down in your soul, you're like, wait, some big significant change is about to occur. Big old shift here. Can we see what this is? Let's get one more. I'm gonna ask actually, why is the Wheel of Fortune here? What's this big old shift? Because intuitively, High Priestess High Priestess Hangman, yes. High Priestess Wheel of Fortune is showing that this is intuitive, like hits and downloads and insights as to what's around the corner. Seeing and feeling something before it happens. Really like anticipated. Something you anticipated for a while. Seven of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Look at this. Rising up to the opportunity for the chance has now finally made itself known. You fought long and hard for this. This was a struggle. This was something that really tested you. You were facing so many obstacles. It was like you against the world, you against everything. Like there's so much challenge that you faced going towards this path, this person, this place, this environment, this manifestation. You were experiencing a lot of resistance, and well, you rose above and you overcome. Wow. So this is the change that's happening. You gave up, or you are almost giving up on this, and there's a massive breakthrough for you. Temperance, because you've been so patient, Libra. You guys are so patient. You guys don't give up very easy. Alright, so Four of Wands. Four of Wands can also be a card of celebration and success. I think I already said success, but it's showing here that there is maybe some sort of party or event or just a really fun time that lies ahead. So maybe there's a wedding involved, or really just drawn to this diamond. So there could be some sort of wedding or an event that you attend. Oh, speaking of weddings, with a hyphen at the bottom. Hyphen does talk about marriage and commitment. All right. So tell me the Four of Wands for Libra. The Four of Wands. This flew. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Everything you want, everything you need, it's right here. Coming into a lot of abundance and good fortune. Four of Wands for Libra. Why is the Four of Wands here? Show me clearly. The Hermit. You know where you're going. Queen of Swords. You know where you're going. Queen of Swords is your energy, Libra. It's Libra placements. We also have the Three of Wands. Look at how With the Queen of Wands, she's like holding her sword and like lighting up the future or like lighting up the distance. And then we see in the Three of Wands, it's like you know exactly where you're headed, what path you're on. You might have to play the long game. Let me see. Three of Wands, Tower, and the Queen of Cups. Actually, it might not be that long of like the long game. I actually feel like you're much closer. The Three of Wands in the Tower, in the near future, and this is what you know, this is what you sense is coming your way. You are preparing yourself for a big freaking shift. Big change. All right? Big change on this journey that you anticipate. You heavily anticipate this. Queen of Swords with the Hermit. Again, this is really important about where you're at in your own personal journey and like your spiritual evolution and growth. And I feel like you're going through another awakening. It feels here that you, during this process and why you had to go through this was for self-discovery and really finding parts of yourself that you weren't aware of before. And so because of this whole experience, it brought you closer to yourself, closer to spirit, closer to God, closer to your faith, closer to, your divine and your own gifts and abilities. So that's why this happened. And now that you understand that, now that you look at this, we got double queen energy, by the way, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. You come out here so much stronger, so much wiser, way more confident, more abundant. Your hard work really paying off. You earned this. Look at all the butterflies, all the multiple versions that you've gone through to transform into who you are today. You had to not just one shedding of the chrysalis, right? When the butterfly goes from the caterpillar to cocoon to then the butterfly, right? You didn't do that just once, not twice, not three times, all these multiple times. So much, where to the point where it got hella repetitive. And haven't I done this before? I've been here before. Oh my God, here we go again. And I gotta be honest, with the way things are going, where you're headed, which is, it's still good. It's positive shit. It's really awesome. But you know that this journey that you're on, it's not finished. You got another one coming up. You got another shedding of the chrysalis coming up. Big old butterfly effect, all right? So you got all these butterflies. You're a caterpillar again, or you're in the cocoon stage right now. You better transform your wings once again. So enjoy that. But it's bringing you closer and closer and closer and closer to this desire. And the Four of Wands is a good card of success. It's reaching a checkpoint, but there's still more to come on this journey. You're still in the very early stages of this. So you got a ways to go. But keep going, because you're in alignment. You are exactly where you need to be. You are on track. Yeah, so with the dead end, one last thing before I wrap up your reading. With the dead end, this isn't the finish line. When you're playing the little maze game, or if you've ever gone to a corn maze or whatever, you reach a dead end, the game isn't over. You haven't escaped the maze. You gotta now turn around and go down a different path, and eventually you'll find your way through, you'll find your way out, you'll find the exit. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, well, I hope this helps. My hair is driving me insane right now. I hope this helps, Libra. I'm sending you a lot of love and good energy your way. I appreciate you. Happy full moon. I will see you later. And yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and my readings are available down below. Bye, Libra.